Design a data structure that accepts a stream of integers and checks if it has a pair of integers that sum up to a particular value. Implement the toSum class. Initializes the toSum object with an empty array initially. Adds number to the data structure. Returns true if there exists any pair of numbers whose sum is equal to value. Okay, otherwise returns false. Alright. Alright, so let's see. We're going to have to okay. So we're going to call this array, let's say, nums equals nums, right? This is how you do it, I guess. And then, well, the find is just going to be your regular, like a toSum. Yeah, it's going to return true if it finds the combination of numbers. So all right, this has to be easy. So for n in nums, or rather nums, let's create a dictionary here. And then we're going to add, so we're going to add target minus n, or value minus n, to the dictionary on each step. If n in DCT, return true. Else DCT, this doesn't have to be a dictionary. This could just be like a set, so it works faster. Value minus n. And then return false here. So this should be the, and then this is just going to be nums dot is it going to be an append or extend? Probably is going to be just a extend, right? All right, let's see if this works now. All right, seems like I didn't understand something. So initializes the with an empty array initially. Okay. Got it. So instead of this, we should do let's just call it a nums, right? Nums equals this. And then let's try to do this. Let's see. All right, this works. But it's taken a long time. So is there going to be a shorter way to do this? Or let's see how the fastest. All right, whatever. Let's try another one. Reverse bits. Let's see what this is about. Reverse the bits of a given 32-bit signed integer. Okay. So convert it to a binary. Convert it to a binary. Yeah, let's try another one. Let's just convert to a binary, reverse the bits, and go back. All right. Rotate array. Rotate the array to the right by k steps where k is non-negative. Given an integer array nums, rotate the array to the right by k steps where k is non-negative. So 1, 2, 3, and then so it's bringing this back, and then bringing this back, and then bringing this back. So it's essentially just taking the three numbers and bringing it to the beginning. Something seems like there's something I don't understand, so it's just going to take the last three numbers or the last k numbers and bring it to the beginning. So this is going to be 399 minus 1 minus 100. Expected output is. All right. Let's say temp equals nums, the last k elements, right? So it has to be from -1 till minus k, right? And then return temp dot extend nums up until len nums minus k, I guess. Let's see what this does. Oh, wait. This is supposed to... instead of returning something, you have to... Let's see how this works. Let's see what this returns. I don't know why this isn't... nums and k. Let's do this, and then right, if you do return nums, right? What is this going to return? Why is it not printing? All right, let's do this again. So it's just empty? So length of nums minus k. So, all right. Let's see. Oh my god. It's supposed to be all right, let's do this right. So L equals length of nums, right? And then nums L, so temp equals nums until L. And then nums equals temp dot extend. No, wait. Bro, it has to take the last three, for example, from nums and bring it back here. So temp so temp should be L minus K until L, right? This should be, so it goes from length minus K until the length, right? -1, rather. I think this should be it. So let's see if this is the correct way to do this. So it should be just this. Okay. So it's going to be this. And then, yeah, so it takes the last 3 numbers, for example, and extends based on this. Num equals temp.extend nums L minus K. So the n is empty. Again. All right. Let's see what's going on. So it takes the length of the array, and then it takes this, and then should it be append? No, it should be extend, right? Yeah, this is correct. Ah, okay. Temp.extend. And then you can just say nums equal temp. This is the way Python works. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't return anything. It's just this. Oh, God. I kept the name. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Nums equals this. K equals this, right? Let's see what nums is going to be. And this returns the correct value here. What's wrong with this? This shouldn't... Is there a way to... Yeah, this has to be something with like the Python. Right, I'm going to ask ChatGPT why this is not working. Maybe there is something. This does not modify the original list. This means that reassigning nums does not update the original list. So this is the way it has to be. And it's going to work. So if there's an edge case where k is bigger than the length, what is it supposed to do? So, all right, how do you get to this point? You 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So you gotta rotate it. Okay. All right, let's do this. If k is bigger than L, then we're going to take k equals k mod L. Let's see if this works. Yep, nice. Now I wonder if I can convert this to a C# in place. Let's see if we can kind of convert this to a C#. That's kind of another thing I'm studying. Int L equals nums dot length. If k is bigger than L, k equals, var temp equals this, and then array extend in C#. Temp dot add range. See if this works. All right, this should. This does work only if you're using C#. 8 or older. Is there a syntax error? C#. Oh my god. Semicolon. Right, you're missing a semicolon. What do you mean arrays don't have at range? Okay, so temp must be a list. Okay, so there's no, okay. All right. All right, let's just copy whatever is here. This loop part. And then let's see why this doesn't work. So this should be in parentheses. Okay. And now this is going to work. It looks like yes. All right. See, Python is just much easier to do. I wonder if there is a better syntax for this. All right, let's see what other people did. Why is it shown C# code? Let's go back to Python, right? Wait, what? God. All right, let's see what others. Okay, so it's 0 seconds. Okay. The hell is this? What's going on here? Bro, what the hell is this? Bro, I got the best solution. Look at this. Where's my code? Look at this. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Leetcode itself has to offer. Right? Python. Bro, why are you doing all this instead of just... Wonder if I can find my own solution here. Anyways, yeah, let's wrap this up.